guys, it's Shadow the Rat, and for today's video, my rats are going to be trying cheese yogis. So there's a bit of a backstory behind these, and that's that when my rats did the tumbler thing, where they basically learned some tricks and I put it together and it was one of the Tumbler Tuesday things, basically afterwards they asked if they could send some treats to the rats, and of course I said yes to that. So they sent these, some Eco Chews, and one other treat that I can't remember what it's called right now. It's like this Rice crispy thing that you can put on a string. I will show you a picture of it because I seriously am blanking on the name right now. Anyways, it was super nice of them and very exciting because I never buy my rats commercial treats. I pretty much always use human treats like Cheerios or baby food, just because that's what I use for training. And these are honestly too sugary and too fatty to use for training. Plus the rats get satiated on them super quickly. But in general, they are very much loved by rats, and they're like giving your rats some dessert, so my rats will be very excited to try them. They haven't tried them before, and you can see they're going crazy. Oh my god, does this need scissors to open? Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, let's open her up. You ready? Oh my god. Whoa! Okay, chill, chill. Here we go. They're ready to try them. They're so ready. Okay, so usually you don't want to give your rats a ton of these, but because they've never tried... Hey, excuse me. Just take one. But because they've never had them before, I thought, you know what, we're gonna have a little bit of a splurge day. Oh my god, look at Donut. Look at Donut. She's so sweet and so cute, and she loves the Yogies so much. Oh, she's so adorable. Now, back when I first started training rats, I actually used Yogies for training treats quite a bit. But one of the issues with them, like I was mentioning before, is that they are something the rats fill up on really quickly. So even if you break them into small bits, which, by the way, is very difficult and annoying, and by that I mean that unless you are freezing them or melting them or doing something to change the consistency, it's very difficult to break them up on the spot in the moment. And because of that, they were not fun training treats for me. But on top of that, the rats would also get full very quickly on them, which is not ideal for training. But on top of that, one of my rats, Shadow, who, you know, the channel is named after, well, she developed an allergy to them. And it was a very slight allergy, but she would get super itchy and sneezy whenever she ate one. It was the weirdest thing. And then she would continue sneezing and itching for about 10 minutes afterwards. And I never really knew what caused it in the Yogi. I mean, it was just such a strange thing. I've never seen any other rats with any issues with Yogis. You already have one. Stop trying to take more. But anyways, I've never seen other rats with that sort of issue with Yogis. But after that, I stopped using them because she was uncomfortable and they just weren't working well for training. And since then, I have not bought a single pack of Yogis. I've only gotten them once through Ratty Box, and then once, of course, they were sent this way through Tumblr. So that was a really nice surprise because I probably wouldn't have bought them again myself. Not because the rats don't like them, because they do, but just because I don't really use them for training, and, well, I have other things for the rats foraging mix that I prefer. So in general, the rats love these, but I just don't tend to get them. So they are very lucky right now. Funny enough, Donut does not seem super enthused by them. See, this is what I mean when I say they get satiated on them really quickly. So some rats can just eat and eat these, but other rats will just try a few, like one or two, and they'll be like, ah, I'm done. I don't want any more. So it's very annoying to use them for training just because I don't always know how they're going to react to them. And on top of that, they can just fill up the rats very quickly. You have one in your mouth. Look at this. I'm doing a spin because I want another one. You have one in your mouth. Look at her. I don't have one in my mouth. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't have anything in my mouth. Pickle was trying to be all innocent doing tricks and such, but I'm on to you, Pickle. Okay, Olive, come here, Ollie. There you go. Aw, she's awesome. She's such a good Olive. Okay, so I think that's enough of the Yogis. So now let's try the cheese chews. So cheese chews are something I have bought for my rats many times. However, for my current group, I have never bought any. And even though I still have a package somewhere that is opened, I don't know what I did with it. So these are really nice because, well, they kind of save me the need to buy them because I just continue to forget. But these are pretty cheap chews. They're like $1 or $2. And my local Petco carries them, but I also see them on Amazon. And they're just a really nice cheap chew that is also edible. Your rats can eat these. And you'll probably notice that they eat a little bit of them and then start to chew them up. Hey, excuse me, can you be patient? And they go insane for them. Look at this. You ready? I'm gonna give this to her and you're gonna see her go stash it right now. Here you go. And she's off. Yeah, I'm not gonna find that until she's done with it. She's not gonna chew the whole thing, but once she chews a lot of it, the other rats will get to it. Hey, Olive, you wanna try some? Oh, what's that? What's that? Some of my rats are so gentle, and then some of them are evil, like little Omelette. Oh, she's so sweet. So you can see she's eating some of it, but once they satiate, they typically will just chew it. Oh my gosh, she took it! I don't have any more to show the other rats, Olive! Oh no, you left your chew. You left your chew. So funny enough, I actually taught one of my rats to fetch using the chew first, before I then generalized it to the mini wiffle ball. And honestly, it was not the best way of teaching them to fetch because they wanted to eat the chew, so it took forever to teach them that, yeah, I was rewarding them for depositing the thing they wanted to eat with something of lower value, so that did not work very well at first. I ended up switching to a high value treat, but then they stopped focusing on carrying around the chew, so that led to me having to find a medium value treat to work with. And, well, all in all, I have just concluded that it's best to use an item your rats don't already like to pick up and try to eat. Otherwise, it really complicates fetch training. But the rats did learn in the end to fetch, so, you know, all's well that ends well. Oh my gosh, I see you, you little butt. I see you. I can see it through the hole you chewed in there. You chewed a hole in the raw igloo. And you just give me that chew. Can I have that chew? Thank you. Where is it? There we go. Okay, you want to try it? You want to try some? Oh, it's a donut. It's a donut. Oh, she's a donut. She's so sweet. Oh, they're so sweet and cute. So you can see they like the cheese chews quite a bit. And they will often run off with them, which is super adorable. They love to go stash them, and of course they love to chew them up and also eat them to some extent, which again is perfectly fine. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the rats trying some cheese chews and yogis. I was kind of surprised that this group didn't seem to be quite as enthused by them as my other groups. I wonder if that's because they're trying them later on in life, or if they're just not as into the cheese taste. I haven't tried them with yogis that aren't cheese flavored. I mean, like I said, these are their first yogis, so I might end up trying that later on. I think I still have some from a Ratty Box treat thing that I got, so maybe we'll try those and see what they think. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and let me know what your rats think of cheese chews and cheese yogis. I'm kind of curious to see how many people's rats like yogis compared to how many don't like them, because pretty much in any rat group you'll find that yogis are touted as like a ultimate tier treat, whereas my rats are not super into them, at least not this time, so that's kind of surprising. But anyways, I'd just be curious to know what people's rats think of yogis. And, well, I kind of want to try one myself at some point, so maybe I'll try them and kind of form my own opinion on them. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!